Well, hello there in the holiday season, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris here at Gardening at the Simon Getty North, and today I am doing a new cookie recipe. It's called Winter Wonderland Christmas Cookies. Don't these look delicious? So, if you're interested in learning how to make these cookies, I will go through the recipe, and I found it either on Facebook or Pinterest. I can't remember which one, and I did omit one of the ingredients. It called for crushed peppermint. I don't like peppermint. So I modified the recipe a little bit, and yeah, these are spectacular cookies. They're already husband approved. He's already tried them out. So if you want to see how to make these cookies, we'll go into the Simon Getty kitchen and get right to it. Winter Wonderland chocolate chip Christmas cookies. So the ingredients we're going to need is 1 cup or 2 sticks of unsalted butter softened, 1 cup of granulated sugar, 1 cup packed brown sugar, 2 large eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 3 cups all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon baking soda, half a teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 cups chocolate chips, and the next one I'm putting as optional. I don't like peppermint, so if you like peppermint, add 1 cup of crushed candy canes, and then 1 cup of white chocolate chips, and then add sprinkles and snowflakes for decoration. So the first part is to preheat your oven for 350 and line a baking sheet with parchment paper. So I've already done that. So the next thing we're going to do is, in a large bowl, we're going to cream together the butter, the sugar, the brown sugar, and until light and fluffy. And then we're going to beat in the eggs one at a time and then stir in the extract. So I got my big mixer here. I'll move you over a little bit, and we are going to start putting these cookies together. Let's start with the batter. All right, I'm going to go ahead and add the 2 sticks of butter. And 1 cup of sugar. This is the granulated sugar. And here's the 1 cup of brown sugar. Raise that up and turn this on. So next, we're supposed to beat in 1 egg at a time. So here's the 1 egg. Here's the 2nd egg. All right, let's see what the next instruction is. Okay, we can stir in the vanilla extract, and that is 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Oh, Well, we'll do, I have a half a teaspoon, so we'll have to do this 4 times. 4, 2. 1 teaspoon. Oop, 2 teaspoons. It's a little extra. All right, we'll get that mixed. Okay, so the next part says to do the dry ingredients in another bowl. I'm not doing it that way, but I will gradually add everything into this bowl. I try to do as less bowls as possible. So we will do a teaspoon of baking soda. That's a half. There's 1. Next is baking powder, which is a half a teaspoon. Baking powder. A 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We just won't fill that up as far on that half teaspoon, so 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then I will add a cup of flour to start. So we'll gradually add the cup of flour. Here's 2 cups of flour. Here's the 3rd cup of flour. So now we need to fold in the white chocolate and chocolate chips, and if you're adding chopped candy canes, that's when you'll be adding that as well. All right, let me push this down. Get that all off. Well, as much as you can. Okay, I took the bowl off the mixer, and we're going to kind of just stir this. All right, so start with the white chocolate chips. You know, I think I'm going to do 2 cups of white chocolate chips because I'm not doing the candy canes. And then it'll have equal amount of white and the milk chocolate. All right, and then I got my Nestle's Toll House chocolate chips here. These were a Costco special. I don't know if it was 3 or 5 pounds of Nestle's Toll House chocolate chips, and I just put them in this half-gallon container to store them in. Okay, there's 1 cup of chocolate chips. All right, there's 2 chocolate chip, 2 cups. Get that out of the way. And then I was thinking about putting in some sprinkles to add the color, since I'm not adding the candy canes. All right, and then we're going to fold this in. Wow, this is really thick. So instead of the crushed candy cane, I'm using the candy sprinkles that are red, white, and green. All right, so next is we're going to take a well-rounded ball of cookie. Spread them out enough to be able to, for the cookies to spread when they're baking. And of course, I did wash my hands before I started making this cookie dough. It's a little too big. There. All right, 3 more and we'll have a dozen, and we will put those in the oven. All right, and then decorate the tops of the cookies with snowflake sprinkles and bake 10 to 12 minutes until the edges are golden brown. And then you also want to allow the cookies to cool on the baking sheet for 5 minutes before transferring to a wire rack. All right, so guess we'll go ahead and add some snowflakes. I also got white candy cane, not mint or peppermint flavored, but just the sprinkle. These are going to be pretty festive. All right, so I am going to go put those in the oven and I will show you when they're done. All right, so that first batch took about almost 15 minutes. So they're cooling right now before I can put them on the drying rack. I'll get this other tray going while that's cooling. Squish them down just a little bit. That'll help with the sprinkles that I'm going to be putting on the top. All right, sounds like the others are done cooling, and I'll bring them out for the cooling rack. All right, I'm gonna go put these in the oven and I'll bring the other ones out. Okay, while these were cooling, the husband stole 2 of them and says they are good. So they're husband approved. So you're not gonna see a full dozen on this tray. All right. All right, I will bring you back once I have all the cookies baked and let you know how many we ended up with. So here are the cookies that we just made. It made 3.5 dozen, and as you can see, don't they look amazing? I'm trying to not put a shadow on, but it looks like I am. And then here's some still on the cooling rack, getting ready to cool. And these cookies are amazing. So share this video with anyone that might be interested in checking out these cookies and making them for yourself. I'll put the recipe down in the description box below. And yeah, these are really good, easy to make. And if you like this video, please smash that like button and also become a Simon Getty subscriber if you haven't yet. And it would be an awesome Christmas present for me. And I just want to thank you again for stopping by, and live, love, laugh, and garden. Hope to see you at the next video. God bless. Happy baking. Merry Christmas. Bye.